So many times I get asked this question: how do you awaken your soul? My answer is your soul is already awakened. It's like somebody sitting at home waiting for you to return. You got attached to things outside of your home. You got distracted, like Pinocchio. He goes out and he gets distracted by that show that was happening, and he got attached to wanting to go to that show. He was attached to wanting more money, and things like that. I can't remember if he was attached to more money or not, but anyway, but that's what the gist is. So Pinocchio goes out, right, and he goes and gets distracted and gets attached to things outside of his home and doesn't return back home. His father was always home waiting for him. That's exactly how your soul is. Your soul is always and always home, meaning in your heart. Your mind takes you outside the house and makes you do things that sort of distract you from wanting to come back home, right? And that's the whole journey of the soul. Soul is never asleep. It's always there. It's just silent. It's only quiet. But when the time comes, remember, the father comes out to find him, and when he does, he removes and takes him away from all the bad people and then brings him home. That's how the soul awakens, right? Now, what happens is sometimes some people drift too far away, like myself personally, but there are ways that we can actually come back home to ourselves consciously and keep the distractions and attachments a little bit at a distance. Now, how do you do that? I've got 5 points here that I'll share with you. Hopefully, they will help you in some way gain clarity and grounding. If so, let me know in the comment section, because it's always nice to have that energy exchange. Now, the number one thing is how to reconnect to your soul is be clear and have the intention that is what you want to do. You see, you cannot go in till you actually choose a certain door. Right? There are thousands of doors around, there are thousands of opportunities. But to want to get to know yourself, you have to have that intention. You have to have that desire. I am done with doing things for other people, and I'm ready to understand who I truly am and what am I here for. If you are not going to give yourself that intention, if not, you're not going to say, I choose this door that leads me back home to myself, then you're always going to be attached and distracted by the dunya, by people around you, and you'll never make yourself a priority. So number one thing is intention. Have that intention. I want to know who I am and why I'm here. And for that, I need to sit with myself, to go deeper into my being through whatever it is that you want to. For me, it's always been art. And if that's something that you want to join me, every Friday I run my session which is completely free to join for women, but men can also have access to these sessions through my Patreon. All the details are down below. You can write art as ibadat on my social media, and I can share the link with you through to join in, which is through Zoom. So it's 11 a.m. UK time. Now that's the intention. You have to have that intention, that desire. Okay, I'm done with the world. I want to know. I want to go onto a path that is new. I don't know, but I want to know about me and why I'm here. So that intention has to be super clear, right? The number two thing is you have to clean your circle. You have to see the people around you and notice who is draining your energy and who is pulling you up towards light, towards the creator, towards joy, towards peace, towards creativity. Who are the people that are around you that make you feel judged by them, that make you feel unworthy? So if you are sitting in a toxic environment and you want to have an intention that you want to get to know yourself, you're always, those are the distractions and the attachments that you have to sort of remove. You have to consciously say, do you know what? I used to go to this party, family gathering every now and then when they used to invite me, but this month or the next few months, I'm not going to go to any kind of gathering where I feel pulled down or drained or whatever, and you just push it away. You consciously tell yourself, I don't want to do it. You can go and do it again, that's not a problem, but in this time I'm committing to myself. I want to awaken and reconnect. Like I said, it's not awaken your soul because it's always awake, but you have to like have that clear intention, because you can have the intention but then sit in toxic environments and it's not going to make a difference, right? So you really have to say, I want to come home, walk through the door, I choose this door that's taking me in my space. We have to choose to let go of the attachment and the distractions. So the number 2 thing is you have to really clean your space. You have to clean your people, the people who are around you. You have to really remove them, consciously choose to remove them and go into space where you are able to stick to that commitment. Like, because if you're going to be constantly judged or constantly questioned, constantly like, what are you doing, why are you doing, blah, 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 this is selfish, and judged and made to feel doubt, then you're never going to be able to walk through that door. So to walk through that door, come closer and, you know, really rise your soul from the inside out like a massive mountain that becomes bigger than your body. Then you really have to remove the people consciously out of your reality. Till you do that, you won't be able to move forward, because they'll be holding you, like their tentacles will be holding you, and you won't be able to walk through that door, right? So that's number 2, clean your circles. Number 3, nourishing your body. This is really important. What have you been putting inside of you? Now, inside of you, when I say, what are you seeing, what are you hearing, how are you speaking, what are you eating, what are you wearing, how are you looking, all of this, you have to nourish, you have to nurture your body. The body has gone through so much of being copy pasted. Like, you look into a magazine, you get a haircut, you look at somebody wearing a nice jumper, you go to the shop, and it's been so influenced by the outside. What my mother wants me to wear is what I'm going to wear, because I'm going to be acceptable by my mother, the society, the culture, the religion. If I wear these clothes, I won't be called a Muslim. All sorts of like things that come to your brain, or I am this, and this culture, this defines how I look, right? So the body has gone through so much of like I said, it's so influenced that it puts on these layers and layers of what it needs to be, right? When do you eat? You don't eat when you're hungry. You eat when your time says it's 1 o'clock, so I should have lunch, right? There's certain things that are like so programmed in our head. Lunch is a must. If somebody says, oh, I don't eat lunch, people are like, oh, why do you not eat lunch? Oh, you should eat lunch. You need blah, 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 blah. All bakwas, all nonsense, all chaos, all doubts, all making you feel like you're doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. You're going by what your body wants you to do, right? So I went through a phase where I started eating only color. I would eat red. Like, I'll just eat red through my day. I'll only take things that are red. Then I went through a phase of just eating fresh, just eating foods that don't get cooked at all. Like, so, kind of that. So that was just my personal journey. I'm sharing it with you so that you can be inspired to sort of work with your own body. What does your body need and want, right? So nourish it. Nourish what you're giving through the eyes. Nourish what you're listening to. Nourish how you're speaking to your body, your own self. Nourish yourself by putting on good clothes, the colors that make you feel happy and vibrant and calm, or whatever it is that you're going for on that day, right? So nourish your body. I'll say it again. Number 1 is intention. Number 2 is clean your circle. Number 3 is nourish your body. You see, when you have to get through that door, coming home to yourself, you really need the energy, the confidence to come through. So be kind to yourself. And also, a lot of people put toxins and numb ourselves, like alcohol, like drinking. I kind of gave up. I needed to give up all of these things so that I could say I'm not addicted to anything. And my God, it took a lot out of me, but it's possible, right? Trust me, if it's possible for me, It's possible for anybody. It's how I see it, right? And it takes will. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of saying no to. It takes a lot of saying, when you go somewhere, people say, "Oh, why are you eating?" You say, "No, I'm not eating. Thank you very much. I'm not eating this. I'm not eating this." Try not to be too fussy, and don't get attention for it. So I remember I used to kind of sort of go on the side, eat what I wanted, and I'd be like, yeah, this much is enough. Don't make a big fuss out. Don't let people see what you're doing to yourself, because that also is something like, when you clean your circle, it's so important that you don't bring attention to yourself when you're going through your healing journey. Do it for your own self, because I feel like eating this. So don't bring too much attention to the changes you are making for yourself in the way you're nurturing your body. And please understand, it's not what you put in, it's what you are actually taking in also that needs to be more, you need to be more conscious about that, right? Because the soul is not separate from the body. Soul is inside the body, right? So if you're not going to be kind, if you're going to take toxins, if you're going to keep smoking, if you're going to put rubbish in you, then you cannot fully activate certain parts of your own self. So if you're okay with that, that's cool. But to fully be in your whole, in the soul-led life, you really need to be conscious of what you're putting in. Number 4, who are you interacting with and why? This is so important. The why is also really important. Why are you wanting to see me? Like, why? What do you think you will get by being with me? Will you come closer to God, to Creator, to your own self, to your truth? Yes, fabulous. I want to spend time with, you want to spend time with me. But if there's no why, right, you have to ask yourself, why? Why do I need to interact with you? If you're not going to be something that's going to inspire me, take me higher, then you're not worth my time. You see, that comes to self-worth. Are you really worth my time? And if you're not, then my time is very precious. It is either doing God's work or it is being there for God's people, right? If it's not either, then it's time to let you go, right? So you have to really ask, who are you interacting with and why? Because whoever you are interacting with will have an influence on you. So you have to be very, very aware. Why are you in their presence, or why are you allowing them to be in your presence? Like, why, right? If you are so sacred, if you're so amazing, if you're so valuable, then the diamond is not for everybody, right? So be that diamond that is rare and that is valuable, because you are. So make sure, number 4, who are you interacting with and why? The why is very important, right? If it's taking you up, great. If it's taking you down, ask yourself why, right? That's number 4. Number 5, be silent, not out of necessity, but out of choice. Sometimes we speak because we think we need to speak. It's necessary to fill in the gaps, right? We have relationships where we cannot sit with the other person in silence. Those relationships are not cool, by the way. They are not accepting of your silence, which means is that you always have to be communicating with them, validating them, giving them proof that you matter, they matter. Oh my God, like it's a constant, right? You have to really, really go inside yourself and learn to be silent. And the way to be silent is to be a good listener. So start practicing listening. When you listen to yourself, you will listen to others, right? And you won't listen so that you are able to respond, help, and heal and be a savior. Like, you will listen because you are able to listen to, right? And out of choice, like, you can say everything, whatever new you've learned, whatever it is that you want to share, you can share it. But then sometimes you have to learn to be silent. You just have to learn to be quiet, to be still. There's a beautiful, beautiful attribute of the feminine energy in all of us. Because when you are silent, when you are still, you are able to hold with strength. Confidence doesn't come with how you speak. Confidence comes with how you don't speak what you could have spoken, right? So you don't always have to speak. You can also be quiet. And that's really, really good for your soul, because the more silence you cultivate in your own self, the more your soul is feeling like it is heard. Because the soul needs silence to be felt, to be heard, to be valued, to rise. So the more gaps you can give in your day of being silent, the more you will feel high energy. You don't have to be like tick, 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 like all the time. Like high vibe is not, people have this thing, oh, you're a high vibe person, you know, to cultivate high vibe you have to be like constantly dancing on a rock star music or something. No, you don't. High vibe people are actually not even concerned about these sort of things. They're very quiet. They're okay in being. They're okay in being. My favorite word on the planet is being. I love it. I love it. And that's what my Instagram handle is, HUMNA_being. Because I'm so done with constantly becoming. Because the becoming is part of my being. And so I don't have to really try so hard to be always constantly becoming. Because when I am being, becoming is a byproduct of my being. So that was a tangent going somewhere else, but I really hope these 5 points help you. So I'll just say it quickly. Intention: clean your space, nourish your body, choose who you are interacting and giving your time to. And the last one is learn to be silent, not out of necessity, but conscious decision, by choice, right? So these are really, really important. And if you resonate with them, if they help you, please share it and like it and send it across to your friends who need this kind of, remembrance of the creator, of their own self, of their soul, to feel more human, right? Human being. The human is the body, being is the soul. So if they want to feel that, then please do share it with them. The other thing I wanted to say was, I don't know if I've already said it or not, but if you'd like to, if you feel ready and you want to go onto a spiritual journey with me, join my Patreon, because there are all these sessions available there that help you connect to your emotional world, make you realize what shame, regret, sadness, grief, all of these are, and they will help you. They're little exercises which you don't have to be an artist for. They'll just help you come closer to your own truth, be able to express better, to be able to be more present. But again, it's all about intention, if that's something that you could call to, or if you feel like my energy resonates with you and I can help you, guide you in your spiritual journey, hold your hand as you walk towards your light, inshallah, then you're most welcome to contact me through all the details that are given below. And if you want to join my free Friday sessions, which is Art as Ibadat, Light Upon Light, you are most welcome to write Art as Ibadat in my comment section of any of my social media, and I'll send you the link, or DM me and I'll send you the link, inshallah ta'ala. I'm sending you lots of love, light and peace, and I really, really hope that this video, when it reaches you, is exactly the time when Allah wanted it to reach you, and you are able to connect with all these 5 points and go deeper into rising your soul and becoming the truest, most authentic version of yourself, because you know what? The world is waiting for you. It's time. I love you lots. Take care, and inshallah I'll speak to you soon. Allah Hafiz.